I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord.
Okay, just a little something to it. 1, 2, come on, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Woo! I need some more hollering in the building. Come on, y'all, make some noise. I am on the battlefield for my Lord, for my Lord.
King of glory, Lord, we praise you.
King of glory, Lord, we praise you.
You are worthy, Lord, you're worthy.
You are worthy, Lord, you are worthy. I lift my hands. I lift my hands. Come on, let's show it. I praise you, Lord. I bow my head. I honor you, Lord. I lift my hands. I praise you, Lord. I bow my head.
Faith family, we are excited to announce our return to in-person worship at 9:45 a.m. on April 4th, 2021. Now, as we get on one accord, let's review important procedures everyone must adhere to in order to ensure that all experience a safe return to in-person worship.
Yes, he is. Oh, yeah. You're worthy to be praised. I lift my hand.
In-person worship celebration registration. In the process of preparing for the return of the FBCC family to in-person worship service, all scheduled morning worship personnel, volunteers, family, and guests must now register for morning worship celebrations via the provided email link sent out to all members who have provided their current email addresses to the church office. The email is titled Morning Worship Registration. It is sent each week on Sunday evening.
A new email will be sent weekly every Sunday evening. To attend Sunday worship, please complete your registration by clicking on the link, which will take you to FBCC online registration website for you to enter your information accordingly. In-person worship registration will close on Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. After clicking on the link, you will see the Sunday worship service date and time you will attend. Please read the COVID-19 protocols everyone must adhere to each time they attend service. You will then enter your first and last name, followed by each member or guest first and last name that will attend with you. After entering all names as attendees, select Complete and you will receive a confirmation email that will specifically confirm your registration process has been completed. In the comfort of your home, car, or at the registration check-in table, upon your entry through the fellowship hall, everyone will be required to complete the COVID questionnaire. The short process can be completed in a minimum time by clicking the link you receive weekly via email or by scanning the QR code posted on the wall as you enter through the fellowship hall. It is highly recommended that the COVID questionnaire be completed before arriving at church on Sunday morning to minimize touch points.
Those without accessible electronic devices, you may complete the COVID questionnaire document at the time of check-in. This questionnaire must be completed by all in-person worshipers. All information collected is confidential and is recommended per CDC guideline practices to ensure everyone's safety and well-being, as well as for accurate contact tracing purposes. Temperature check. When entering through the fellowship hall, you will see the digital thermometer stand on the right side of the entryway, where you will lean in slightly so that the thermometer can scan your forehead and provide you with your temperature. If the digital thermometer returns an error code or your first scan renders an extremely low or high temperature, you will need to rescan for clarification. After the digital thermometer provides you with your temperature, you are ready to scan the QR code if you did not complete before arriving at the facility. Provided on the left and right side of the wall where you will scan to begin to enter the app to answer the health screening questions. Following these quick and easy steps, you will then head over to one of the 3 registration check-in stations where you will verify your in-person worship registration and receive your assigned seating section in the sanctuary. After you receive seating information, follow the blue arrows on the floor and signage on the wall, which will guide you from the fellowship hall registration check-in stations upstairs to the sanctuary.
You will notice all 3 entrances have been labeled indicating seating sections. Each entry has been marked Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and Acts. When entering the sanctuary from the vestibule, Matthew's seating section is on the far right side of the sanctuary. Mark's seating section is center right. Luke's seating section is center left. John's seating section is located on the far left side of the sanctuary. Acts is the balcony seating.
If your assigned seating is in the balcony, please only use the right entry balcony door to enter and the left door to exit. This means one way in and one way out of the balcony. Please follow the signage posted on the doors and walls for guidance. To be in compliance with our church administration and the CDC guidelines, please sit with the same household members and only in the section where you are assigned, and remember to social distance by staying a minimum of 6 feet from the next family.
Please wait for specific instructions from the pulpit and guidance from our ushers to exit. Each section will exit per instructions from the pulpit, one at a time, out of the doors in the sanctuary to the foyer. We kindly ask that you do not congregate, but head out the doors in the vestibule down the stairs to your vehicle.
No contact giving and communion. Please follow our accessible online and or text to give applications for your giving. If you desire to give in person, please place your offering in the offering basket in the vestibule, or you may place your offering in the basket on the lower level. During this time, communion will be provided on first Sundays and will be placed in the pew communion cup holders of each assigned pew for each person to retrieve. When service has ended, please place your used communion cups into the baskets located in the vestibule on your way out of the building. Restroom guidelines. The restrooms are available for use for 2 people at a time. This is to minimize overcrowding and to ensure proper social distancing for your health and well-being.
Closed areas. During this time, the sanctuary and restrooms are the only permitted areas that our faith family should occupy. All other areas are closed.
Elevator use. For your convenience, the elevator is available for a maximum of 2 people at a time. Thank you for your cooperation.
Permitted and non-parking areas. For your convenience and to ensure available parking, everyone is required to register weekly for in-person worship. This also enables us to provide ample parking for all. Please know that all members are required to park in the rear parking lot of the church. No one is allowed to park in the front of the church drop-off area. This is a no parking area.
The wearing of face masks are required at all times. Faith family, as we begin our in-person worship, please know everyone will be required to wear their face mask at all times. No exceptions.
Faith family, as we enter into his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise, we will be thankful unto him and bless his holy name. This will be accomplished in decency and in order. Help us keep the express and set forth order that we may continue to worship safely in person. Don't forget to register for in-person worship and complete your COVID questionnaire.
Welcome back, FBCC.
We will see you April 4th at 9:45 a.m. in worship.